I'll give it a minute. I'm on my phone. I've usually been doing my lives from my camera. So we'll see how the phone works. I just wanted to hop on here real quick and give you guys a quick little tour of my sewing room. We recently, this past week, I had Annette and Danny and Susan all here, and we did inventory, and then inventory went so fast, way quicker than we thought it would, that we had time to completely gut my sewing space. Like, the amounts of things that we got rid of is insane. And it feels like a whole new room. It feels like a whole new space. I haven't done a good clean and reorganize since I started using this room. What was that, 4 or 5 years ago? So it really needed it, and it feels so good. I'm so excited to get started on new projects in this room. Hi everybody. So I'm gonna flip the camera. We're just gonna talk about how we reorganized our thought processes, where we got things. We did a lot of IKEA shopping, honestly. IKEA has some great little organizational things. So pretty cheap, easy, but I love it. Hope you guys are all doing good. Hope you had a good Christmas, a good New Year. Here's the start of a fresh year, a fresh room. You guys, if you've been waiting to reorganize your craft space, do it. It feels so good. Okay, so I'm gonna flip the camera around. I'll walk you through the room and you guys can ask me questions. I'll try to just show you everything that we did. Okay, all right, here we go. Flip, okay. So this is, this is my entrance. So it just, guys, my floor is clean. Look at that. There is no junk anywhere. It is so beautiful. Did you incorporate some of the storage ideas you and Susan encountered on your Sewing the States tour? Absolutely, Dorothy, we did. Okay, so I no longer have vinyl on the back of my door. I took all that vinyl off. It was a little too heavy and I forgot it was there, honestly. Okay, so let's go first over here. My cylinder arm, nothing changed with that. The main thing in here is we hung a second set of thread shelves. I had thread overflowing. These are simple picture shelves you can get at IKEA. We learned this trick from, oh gosh, it was our Miss Arizona. I'm blanking on names right now. It was Miss Arizona. We learned that these picture shelves from IKEA work amazing for thread storage. So if you're looking, so much better than a pegboard. It fits my spools, my Tech 70 spools and 45s perfectly. And there's even a little room for a bigger spool if you like bigger spools from other places. But how many does that hold? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 10, 11, 12 per shelf. That's awesome. So we hung new shelves there. I cleared out this whole space here because I'm going to put a light here. And my domestic machine is going to have a home right there for when we start doing the block of the month for this year. So that'll be my domestic machine little area there. But my brother-in-law hung these shelves and reorganized them. I've still got my little area here. I hung up another little thing there. We organized all those drawers, went through them all. I still need to go through all my tags. Okay, so here is my new vinyl storage. These buckets are from IKEA. They fit under my IKEA table perfectly, and they'll be easy enough to move. I can grab them and move them right over here when I want to use my domestic machine right there. So that'll be super easy. It clears out space in my closet. I know what I have. I can see it all in plain sight. This idea was from Sonia, Miss Alabama. She had hers in laundry bins, and it was the coolest thing I've ever seen. Super easy storage. So IKEA for those. I still have my cart, obviously. And then, so I have little drawers here. One of them they have just like random tools. Well, not random, but tools that I need. I have my elastic in one of them, but I've got this cute little wire shelving unit. And look at Annette and Danny color organized all of my webbing. And I just got on IKEA and purchased another one because I need another unit. But look how cool that is. All my webbing is organized. I can see what I have. There's my overflow. I'm going to get one more like that and put it maybe over there. Yeah. Super cool. I really love that. Let's see. And then I just, kind of cleared everything out. All fresh and new. I've got lots of space for other things. Oh, it just feels so good, guys. All right. So over here, let's go to like my cutting station. So this little basket here was, I think, about $5 at IKEA. And you hang it with a couple screws. It fits my rulers perfectly. We got that not knowing what I was going to use it for, and I thought it's going to work for something. I know it. And I hung it up, and my rulers, you guys, perfect ruler storage. I have a hard time hanging my rulers on hooks. I never tend to put them back up after the fact. So if you're looking for a simple ruler storage that gets it up and out of the way, I highly recommend that. Okay, so the other thing that Annette and Susan and Danny did till 2 o'clock in the morning was organized all of my hardware. So I had a ton of just random hardware. It wasn't organized. I never looked through it because I have my hardware store outside, so I would just go grab out there. But they sat here and labeled all of these drawers. So look, this is all my finishes. Zipper pulls. I mean, you guys, it's going to be so easy to come in here, grab what I need for my bags. And they even pulled out of my, out of my shop stuff and made sure I was stocked up on all of my things. So this is now my hardware pick. I don't know if these are going to stay here. This table used to be cluttered with vinyl and projects I was working on. It had a ton of stuff underneath it here. I have so much space now. It's amazing. Okay, so this Tupperware currently holds just all of my templates for patterns. I don't have a ton, but it holds templates. This is going to be a project bucket. So currently, I found this quilt when we were cleaning out my closet. It's a quilt that I pieced and quilted. You guys want to see it? It's really pretty. How can I do this? It's hard because I'm holding the camera too. Guys, I was so proud of this. I took a class. I took a quilting class and I learned how to quilt this. This has been sitting in my closet for like 5 years maybe. We're putting it in the project bucket, so I will bind it. I need to bind this quilt. It is gorgeous. I was so proud of this quilt when I was done with it. Isn't that pretty? See, I was a quilter back in the day. I made this quilt, so I'm gonna get some matching cotton, and I need to bind this quilt. I need to finish it. It's on my to-dos for the year. Anyways, okay, so that's my quilt. I'm going to put it in my project bin. All right, I'm just leaving that right there for now. Okay, so this bucket here has all my interfacings. All the stuff that like I can fold and put in there. So it's right by my cut station. I've got serger, a domestic. This bucket just has spray bottle wipes, little things I might need, heat press. And now under here, instead of overflowing interfacing, I've got 2 buckets that fit perfectly. One has more interfacing. The other one has some paper patterns that I think I might use again. And And then I'm going to get a like big trash bucket bin to fit all of my long interfacings in. All right, pegboard, fabulous and clean. I hung up this little metal strip here for all my scissors right by my cutting table. My little cut stuff, my clips, my bucket now of interfacing. We upgraded that. Okay, so I had piles and piles of paper pattern pieces that we sat there and we're like, do you keep these? Do you throw them away? And I said, honestly, if I'm going to do another pattern, I just reprint it. I'm not going to dig through this bucket. So we recycled all of my pattern pieces. These clips, probably like from here down, were holding all of my pattern pieces together. There's where all my clips disappeared to. All of these. They came, they were doing it, and I walked by and saw this bucket, and I'm all, there's all my clips. So anyways, that has all my clips now. Okay, so this is really cool. Another IKEA purchase. Whoops, covering the camera there. Another IKEA purchase. Okay, so this is going under my cutting table. These are like file folder things that we laid on the side and we zip tied them together. And I just laid vinyl, you know, vinyl in it that I might use. Newer stuff. Most of this is Tulip Bee stuff. This is going to be an Annabelle shoulder bag right here. I've got it ready to go with zipper tape. And then these drawers are going to be my projects that I am working on. So these are a bunch of itty bitty bug packs, I don't remember what it's called, that I'm working on. This one is for the Annabelle shoulder bag. So when I'm cutting and sitting and doing all my different videos and stuff, I can have a bin for each one of them and just put them under as I go. So yeah, how cool is that? All right, so that's my new cutting area organization. Over here, we swapped out the big table with a smaller table. So I have way more space right here. It was really crowded before. So this is like my embroidery area, right? Just a bin with hoops and embroidery stuff. I hung up another pegboard right here. I'm sure that'll get filled. Another little drawer with, you know, needles, bobbins, more needles. And what's that? Tools. I think Danny organized that for me. Thank you, Danny. Okay, so that's my little embroidery area all done. And then on this side of the table, it's pretty empty. I have 2 big rolls of foam. Yeah, I guess, look at that space, guys. So much space. All right, and here's the big mama, the closet. This closet, you used to not even be able to walk into, and now look at this. Oh, okay. Those are beanies, sweatshirts, polyfill. This is all Tulip Bee right there. And this is, I think they organized it by types. So those are all of like my smoothie smooth material. Okay. Yeah. It's another domestic machine that I bought my girls that they don't use. A bunch of quilt projects and sewing stuff. Cotton, all of my cotton material, which I have completely gutted out. Those are all quilts that need quilted and quilting stuff. What else? My tie-dye, leather, all of my canvas. Isn't that pretty? Look at that canvas. It's so awesome. It's all folded neat. I can see what I have. It's my paints. Here's my waxed. Here's my yummy quilted stuff that I love from Wonderground. And then a whole other shelf. More canvas. Isn't that pretty, guys? And of course, my Pendleton. All right, this is what I mean by I need a couple more tubs for my interfacing. Do you see how we put these in tubs? So these are my big rolls of canvas, or yeah, canvas that I've had for a while. And then other big rolled stuff. You just put them in these big buckets. It holds them up. You can see what you have. It's pretty awesome. Wonder how long it'll stay so organized. Karen, I'm going to try my hardest. I just purchased bins for my embroidery threads. Here's my single needle. I still think Susan needs to take it home. There's my brother scan and cut for when I'm not using it. It better stay organized. I know, guys. And this is just kind of more random stuff. Embroidery machine stuff, label maker, mesh, and other random stuff that doesn't really have a specific home. Any questions for me? So that is my closet. I have lots of room to grow. But you guys, the amount of work that went into this from Annette and Danny and Susan was amazing. Thank you, ladies. You are so awesome. And that's it. Guys, look at this clean space. Oh, it's just so pretty. I'm so happy every time I walk into this space. I need to create. I'm going to finish those bitty bug packs today. I might get on a live and do that. But I need to start my 2025 videos. How do you store all your zipper tape? You know, my zipper tape has been my Pedro poster is the icing on the cake. I mean, Pedro watches over me all day. I just recently went through all my zipper tape. I just used little plastic hair ties and just kind of tied them all and put them by teeth color. And I've been able to keep this up. It's stayed pretty organized. I don't always put a tie around all of it. That's, my bad. But I think the back of the door works great for zipper tape like that. Okay. That's it, guys. That's my new clean, amazing. I mean, look at that thread wall. Can we just admire that for a second? My brother-in-law sat and color organized all of that thread. He did such a good job, right? Let's just look at the thread one more time because it's just so pretty. Okay, we're just gonna look at all these colors. He sat here and made it look so pretty. Do you think I can keep them organized like this? I don't know. Of course, I have my gnomes. The shelves are from IKEA, guys. These are picture shelves from IKEA, and they are so amazing for thread storage. Yeah, isn't that so pretty? I'm ready. I'm ready. Ugh, looks like a candy store almost. Okay, that's it. Are all of your threads Tex 70? No, some of them are 45s. They're not all Tex 70. Some of them are 45s. Thank you, Annette. Annette just linked the picture shelves for IKEA. I'll try and link all the different little storage things that we found. Another little storage thing for under here, but that's it, guys. I mean, it's nothing crazy fancy, but it just, I mean, I know what I have. I know everything I have. I can go in and see what I want to use. So if you haven't reorganized your room, now's the time to do it. This is your motivation. Just get some friends who love you and have them help you gut it. That's the only way this got done. Yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for joining. I will try and get back on the video game here soon. My kids are still home. They go to their dad's tomorrow, so I may have some quiet free time. I had to kick my little guy off his video games so I could film this. So you guys know how it is. I may sew up little bug packs live today or tomorrow. So there'll be that. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Happy January. Okay. Bye, everybody.